Hey everybody, it's the Chris and Des Show. I'm Chris.
And I'm Des.
And today we're going to talk about the movie Eye in the Sky, starring Helen Mirren and Alan Rickman.
Okay. I really didn't know very much about this going in, except that Helen Mirren was in it. And if Helen Mirren's in it, then it must be pretty good. It was so good. Mm-hmm. So this last review we did of Batman and Superman, the problem was there was too much story. There was too many things that they were trying to cram into this movie. This movie fixes that whole problem and proves that it's right. It's one story. You don't hear about all of the characters' personal lives or anything like that. It's just this one story of a drone attack in I don't know what country, somewhere on the other side of the world. In Kenya. And it's all of the behind the scenes line of command to get permission for the drone to actually release weapons when on these suicide bombers that they find out the information about. It is so good. And because it's compelling when you're just telling that one story. It puts all the drama and the tension and everything in there. It was so good. What did you think?
I loved it too.
It was so good.
I hadn't really known that much about it either. And actually, the reason I started looking into it is my dad was making fun of me. I was like, because he knows how much I love Helen Mirren. He's like, oh, do you want to see Eye in the Sky? I'm like, yeah, I think I do. And so I took him to go see it, actually. And we both were like, wow, it was so good. It
was so good.
A lot of it has to do, it's really an ensemble cast. Everyone's really good in it. But Helen Mirren's performance drives the movie. And she's so good. Hey, I wish she was in charge of the military because she just has everything going on. She just got it. And it was cool because it was like she's here from the British side, and then there's an American side to it, and there's a Kenyan side to it, and there's everybody working together. And it kind of does. I think it makes you think a little more about drones in general, like in a good way. Like, hey, it's not just one person pressing the button, but like people are working together, and they're really thinking about should we do this or should we not do this. But the bad thing about drone strikes is that innocent people get killed. People argue, though, that innocent people get killed when you have, hand-to-hand combat as well, too, obviously. But it really makes you think about that, and is one person's life worth risking another person's life and the value of life and all that type of stuff.
Or one person for sure against the possible, you don't even know how many, that they could hurt. So where's the
I think a superficialness that is a true superficialness. So about like when it's kids, it makes a difference, and when it's little cute kids selling bread, it makes a difference.
That
little girl is everyone. You're gonna love her.
Oh, you will absolutely fall in love with this little girl and her cheeks. Oh my gosh!
Does that make a difference? And it's like hard when you're watching someone.
Tearing up.
Watching someone who could get killed, that's a big difference. And like somebody I don't even know, it's far away, no name, no face. Aaron Paul does a really good job. Totally different than his, Breaking Bad character. Here he's a sentimental kind of guy. Alan Rickman in one of his last roles is fantastic.
He's so good.
He's so good.
Mm-hmm.
He's really good. And Barkhad Abdi from
he was in The Captain.
Captain Phillips.
Captain Phillips,
He plays the bad guy in that movie, but he's a good guy in this movie. And man, the technology, my dad and I were talking about that, like, the little bugs and stuff like that used for cameras, that was so cool.
They get the little bug inside like the house where the guys are, because it's a little bug camera.
It was so cool.
Remote control, the guys on it. It's so cool.
Very well directed, very well written, and then great performances from everybody. I also really liked, I just looked at her name too. She played the girl who was with Aaron Paul in the bunker. Phoebe Fox is her name. She was really good too. They have some emotional parts. That was great. Like, it was a really good story. Something that could have been like, here's our agenda. But at the end, I don't think you really had you could see both sides of good or bad. Yeah,
like it felt like this is just how it is.
It could have been too sentimental or too unsentimental, but I think it was just right of both.
Hit the right tone.
Yeah. So great job to everybody involved in this movie. Really good.
Go see it.
Go see Eye in the Sky. You will enjoy it.
You'll love it. Yeah. Is it rated R? It's rated R.
Yeah, it is rated R, but I can't even remember why it was rated R. I mean, there's some bad language, but nothing worse than you see on television. That's for sure.
PG-13, but
no, it's R.
No, it's R. Okay.
Maybe
because of the killing.
It's a light R.
It's a light R.
Deadpool is a strong R.
Strong R.
Like, you need to be 17 over.
Sky.
You
It's
can
a
see
light
13 years old if your kids are engaged enough, like, hey, you don't use that kind of language. Okay, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
They'll be fine. So it's a light horror. All right, go see Eye in the Sky.
We have to qualify the horror. Okay.
Go see Eye in the Sky.
Bye.